All right. What's going on? I'm your host, Triple C Boxing. We back with another one. We back with another one. YouTube. Everybody tuning in. So let's jump right into it. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao. Is it an exhibition or is it a real fight? Let's call it an exhibition because I think that's exactly what's it going to be. Because Ryan Garcia is still has a lot of seasoning to do at the 135 division. So for him to jump up two weight classes and challenge one of the top fighters at 147, I just don't see it happening. So Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao will be an exhibition fight. They'll fight for some type of charity or they'll fight for some type of organization because why else would they fight at all? And me personally, I don't see why they're even stepping into the ring. Sure, it makes all the beneficial sense for Ryan Garcia to accept the fight. Money, notoriety, publicity. He's going to fight one of the greatest fighters in the world, even though it's not a real fight. So can you really count it? And Manny, he's already cemented his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time. So him fighting Ryan Garcia to his only benefit would just be to boost his fame and popularity. But does he need that? He's, a Filipino senator. He's the A division champ. I'm pretty sure he's recognized across the world. So does he need more fame? Because if it's about the bag, I'm pretty sure Pacquiao can fight anybody he wants to, and he can get the bag. There was even talks of him having a potential fight with Conor McGregor because he signed to Conor McGregor's management team. But McGregor just got knocked out by Dustin Poirier. They talk about McGregor might be off the shelf for a little while because of his leg injury. So, I guess that fight's not going to happen anymore now. But Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia, I think it's a stupid fight. I think it's a stupid matchup. I think it's a waste of both of their times. It's a waste of the other fighters' time that's in their division. Because if Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao fight, they're going to fight not immediately. It's going to be a couple months down the line because they have to announce it, promote it, build it up, with everything COVID happening. So let's say even at the earliest, if they fight 2 or 3 months from now, then they have to fight a real opponent by the end of the year. So that means instead of us getting Ryan versus Tank or Ryan versus Devin, we're gonna get Ryan versus Manny in an exhibition fight. And then instead of us getting Crawford or Manny or Spencer Manny for a unification fight at the welterweight division, we're gonna get Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao in an exhibition fight. So that fight is just total. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world for Ryan to take the fight, but I don't get why Manny is even agreeing or signing up to do something like that. Like, you're a world-class fighter and you're about to take an exhibition fight during it's one thing for you to take an exhibition fight after your career, like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones did, but you're taking an exhibition fight while you're still active in your career, and Ryan while you're about to reach the prime of your career. So it's like a mockery to boxing, I think, because you're taking a break in between your actual career to have a fake fight just for money. So are you fighting for money or are you fighting for legacy and championships? Because Manny already has all his legacies. He already has all his chips. He's already fought all his top guys. He will forever go out as one of the greatest of all time. Ryan Garcia still has a lot to prove. And I don't think taking a break, even if it is to fight Manny Pacquiao, and this is the only way you will ever get to fighting Manny Pacquiao, I just think it's stupid because an exhibition fight is basically a spar match with pay. If you really, really, really want to get down with Pacquiao, I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia, I'm talking about, has enough connections and resources where he can set up a sparring match with Manny Pacquiao, whether that's to help Manny Pacquiao in his future camp or whether that's for Pacquiao to help Ryan Garcia in his future camp. So, and therefore you will still get to bless the ring with him. You will still get to, see where do you stack up against, an all-time great fighter. because of the exhibition fight, it's going to be the exact same thing. It's just going to be a sparring match with pay. So I really don't understand why they're having that fight. And for Ryan Garcia, like I said, it makes all the sense in the world. But now we know what I've been saying. He's been bluffing, and he's just been huffing and puffing and blowing smoke this entire time. He was using all this Tank Davis, all this Tank Davis, all this Tank Davis just for clout, just for media attention, just to keep his name going up there, just to keep his name buzzing. Because nobody want to fight Tank. The only person that kept clamoring, they want to fight Tank, was Leo Santa Cruz, and then he got his ass knocked out. So don't nobody want to fight Tank. Tank is the best fighter from 130 to 135. I feel Tank's only legit opponent in that weight class would be Teofimo Lopez if Teofimo Lopez doesn't leave the division. But back to our hand, Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao was all clout. Ryan Garcia was just, he was just chasing Tank Davis just for his name, just for his clout, just for his notoriety, just for his likeness. So it can ultimately boost up his Manny Pacquiao fight. And I know what he's saying. He's going to fight Pacquiao. Then he's going to fight Tank Davis next. And then Pacquiao's a bigger fight and it's a bigger challenge. And you are right. It is a bigger fight and it is a bigger challenge than Tank Davis. But when it's not a real fight, then how much of a challenge or how much of a test is there? Because you're not fighting for the belt, because I don't see Ryan moving up to 147, and I don't see Pacquiao coming down to 135. I don't even see them meeting in the middle. Because once again, why would you do that? Because now you leave in the lightweight division, something that you haven't really accomplished anything in. Sure, you beat Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell's been defeated before. And then Pacquiao, it's like you're just holding up the welterweight division, and it's for no reason. So my take on Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao, it's all bullshit. It's all horsewash. They're fighting for absolutely no fucking reason besides money. And I'm pretty sure Pacquiao has more than enough money. So what the hell is Pacquiao even taking this fight for? It makes all the sense in the world for Ryan to take this fight, but now we know he's just a clout chasing bitch. He's always just going to lie to the camera, and he's just going to put on a good show for TV, but it's not what he really wants. What he really wants is just, the fame, the notoriety, the publicity, everything that comes outside of the ring in boxing. He doesn't want what comes in the ring in boxing, because he said it multiple times. He doesn't care about belts. He feels belts aren't important. He feels that, he's a legacy fighter, which he's not, because if he was a legacy fighter, you would go take on Tank. You wouldn't go take on Pacquiao in an exhibition fight. You would say, hey, you know what, screw this exhibition fight. If I don't fight Pacquiao, I want it to be in a real fight. And, you would make it happen then. But that fight isn't going to happen in a real stage, in a real ring. It's going to happen in a corporate event and a ring that's made up strictly to produce dollars. So Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao is a bullshit fight. It shouldn't happen. It's a slap in the face to boxing. Ryan Garcia is holding up the lightweight division. Manny Pacquiao is holding up the welterweight division. And they're the two hottest divisions in the sport right now. And it shouldn't be done. It shouldn't be allowed. And if those fights do happen, Ryan Garcia should be stripped of his interim. And Manny Pacquiao should be stripped of his WBA super. Because, like I said, now the fighters that want to fight for those belts have to wait till the end of the year or maybe next year, because you guys want to have a play date in the middle of the year with COVID and everything going on, just to have an exhibition fight, which, is completely ridiculous. So this is that. Tuning in. Triple C Boxing, you heard it here first, man. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao is a stupid-ass fight. It's a stupid-ass exhibition fight. It shouldn't be happening. And if it does, they should both get stripped, man. They should both get stripped, because you keep calling out the big dog and Tank Davis just for you not to turn around and fight him. Just for you to turn around and fight somebody else in the exhibition fight. So, Ryan Garcia, I was really rooting for you. I was really backing you up after that Luke Campbell loss. I was one of the people saying you was real, you was official. You went on Mike Tyson's podcast and you was talking hella shit. Even though you need to work on that too. Talk about you need a Stairmaster boy and all this. Like you just gotta step your shit talking up. You just gotta step your shit talking up. But it's not gonna happen this fight either, because once again, you're gonna be in there with Manny Pacquiao. People don't talk shit to Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao don't talk shit to people. They know Manny Pacquiao just get in the ring and bang, and you're not even gonna get that chance. You're not even gonna get the chance to talk smack or get in the ring and bang because it's an exhibition fight. So the more I talk about it, the more I get upset. Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia is a completely stupid ass fight. It shouldn't be happening, and it's just dumb as hell. They're holding up their divisions for no apparent reason. None whatsoever. Manny Pacquiao has more than enough money. His legacy is already cemented in boxing. Ryan Garcia hasn't really done nothing. So for them to slap boxing in the face and take a play date in the middle of the season, that's the way I look at it. Because instead of taking on real opponents, they're going to take themselves on in an exhibition fight for absolutely nothing. For absolutely nothing. So now people that want to fight for the WBC interim, or instead of having Haney versus Garcia for the full WBC, that's not gonna happen because Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao want to have a play date. Shit is ridiculous. Shit is ridiculous. But like I said, the more I talk about it, the more I keep getting upset. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao, it's a bullshit fight. Bullshit fight. Oh, I see somebody in the comments. Lance Miller. Lance Meyer, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's good? I'm just here, just talking a little. Well, I should say I'm venting a little frustrations. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao. It's a silly fight. Silly fight. Let me know if you want to join the stream. There's not nothing much to do. But like I said, it's just stupid fight, silly fight. It makes absolutely no sense for them to even have an exhibition fight. They're holding up their respective divisions. For no absolute reason. Instead of us having Pacquiao Bud, Pacquiao Spence, we're gonna have Ryan Garcia Pacquiao in an exhibition fight. Shit is crazy, man. Hold on, I'm gonna post a link. Anybody want to join in before I get off this? But yeah, man, that was just a little quick take for today's just venting, man. I think I should do this more often where I just come in here and I just vent real quick because I know I'm not the only person that agrees and I'm not the only person that probably shares some thoughts. So there's probably a lot of people out there that have a lot of disagreeing thoughts with me, which is always good to hear criticism and counter thoughts. But for the one last time, Ryan Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, stupid fight. They're holding up their respective divisions just to have a play date in the middle of the season. That's a slap in the face to boxing. The fact that that can even happen is ridiculous because what's the point of being in ranked situations and organizations and title fight type pictures if you can just take a break whenever you want to and just do whatever you want to. For all that, they should just all be independent. They should all just be freelancers and just, be on some Canelo shit. Just go around taxing everybody to fight when they want to. But then they want to argue when they do get fights. Oh, I'm the A side, I'm the B side. I should get paid this. He should get paid that. This should be my split. But then you guys do dumbass shit like this. I don't fucking understand it. So until the next one, I'm tuning out. This is your host, Triple C Boxing. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao. It's a stupid-ass exhibition fight. Ryan Garcia is just chasing the clout. And I was a fan of his until yesterday, and it's fucked up because I was a fan of his until yesterday.